we're back with more of this crap. This is Act 3, and it's, well, it's a bastard. There's nothing else I can say about it. It also has fossilized piranha fish of some sort and anti-grav platforms, so... And, of course, the inevitable enemy that, if it taps you, will put you into a death cycle and eventually into the water. It's bullshit and we all know it. And you'll notice I'm fucking up like crazy here and save stating equally as badly. I don't know if it's some bug with Ninja Gaiden or with Fraps or the combination of the two, but at the moment, getting hit will turn you invisible, which the enemies don't seem to respect and usually results in a lot more deaths. So yeah, save stating like hell just so I can survive, because I suck at this game. And, you know, it's a jungle out there. You know what I mean? Another inevitable fuck up. And, you know, the fossilized piranhas, whatever the hell it is, are not too friendly. Jumping puzzles are actually fairly easy in this one, I just suck. And kind of addictive, I'll admit. Not a huge amount I can say about this level, except... this is the bitch section, where the spiky bastards from previous games make a reappearance, and you see what I mean about the invisibility there. It means I kinda have to try and one-shot the entire level, because if I get hit once, I'm gonna get hit again while I can't see what I'm doing. And seriously, fuck that, for a joke. It was bad enough in the first game with its death cycles, this is worse. Now, even the blobs from the first game are back. And they're still bullshit, by the way. Really, really bullshit. As you see me fuck things up once again. I'm calling these bomb fruit for reasons that should be pretty obvious. They look like overripe fruit, they throw, nuts at you. And they explode when killed, so I'm gonna go with bomb fruit. And this is one tall-ass waterfall. And fuck me, I have no idea what... grasshopper robots, locust bots, something. The fifth horseman of the robotic apocalypse. Plague of locusts. Along with the fishmen freak down the bottom there. And yeah, this game does get pretty strange. And the... I'm going to call these green things waspinators. Because much as the universe hates waspinator, I hate these things. Because they're bullshit. They swoop in out of nowhere and, fuck your life up. See what I mean about the invisibility? And now we're climbing back up a waterfall we just went down, which is a pointless waste of time, much like the rest of this goddamn level. And we're only on stage 3 of God knows how many. I despair when I think of how many more acts I'm going to have to go through for this thing. I don't know what I did to deserve this in a previous life. I don't know, maybe this is some retro causality bullshit and I'm going to do something in the future to deserve it. I don't know. Thank God for health pickups. You can see there's another ninja scroll down around the corner I'm going to have to grab. And the invisibility fucks me again. And you'll notice there are currents in the water, they push you around. And they're bullshit. But you can just, fuck it, you can sum up everything. Every sentence I have to say about this game in future should just be given, an unspoken, and this game is bullshit added onto the end. Because it fucking is. And seriously, I'm trying to get a goddamn power up that I probably don't even really need. And the game is fucking me like a prison bitch for trying it. No offense to any prison bitches in the audience. I'm sure you'll find the right man someday. Yeah, a again, I'm going back to abusing the shurikens because, fuck it, it works. It's been my constant companion since Ninja Gaiden 1. It's like playing Silent Hill and... Oh, this one. Silent Hill had the board with a nail in it. I have the shurikens. In both cases, they are there to keep you alive when by rights you should die horribly. And both games have disturbing fish monsters. Although Silent Hill's ones look a little more human. Sword pickup down the bottom here, which I'm gonna have to go for. It's too useful. Even if it does make Ryu look like a Strider clone. Or a Strider or Ryu clone. I don't really care. Or Waspinators. This is actually surprising. Water currents aside, this is actually surprisingly not bullshit until you get to these guys. There's a similar trick to them as one of the bosses in the first game. Only one of them can actually be damaged. And you have to keep an eye on which one it is. It's the one right at the screen when you start, but they cross over and they throw shurikens at you. A whole lot of shurikens. Which, while appropriate for a ninja game, does not make it any more amusing when they do so. And you can see what I mean about getting screwed by the invisibility right there. And yeah, I would have died had I not chickened out the save state. And yes, they can apparently throw the shurikens in one direction and they will boomerang behind them with no apparent loss of momentum. Paging Dr. Einstein, your theory is incorrect. In alright, should be a pretty piss-simple boss fight with a pair of pink lizard gargoyles. How many games let you say that? But it's mostly a matter of just repeatedly trying to rack up the damage whenever you get them in range. That's one thing that's very different about Ninja Gaiden 3 to the first two. Is in the first two it was often a matter of picking your patterns to get in single shots. This one it's more a matter of picking a smaller number of spots that will let you get a lot more hits in. Makes the fights much quicker, much more frantic. I'd say much more fun, but fuck this game. And, you know, good fun. If, you know, your idea of a good time is having somebody drive nails through your scrotum. I think every BDSM club since the mid-90s should be paying Nintendo royalties or, you know, kickbacks for the sheer number of people who've come to associate fun with pain. And, you know, this other thing about this game is that the timer is bullshit. You really do not have a lot of time to work with at all. I run out of time to do. When you get to the later stages, you actually have to start strategically working out when you're going to commit timer suicide. And hands up if you didn't see this one coming. Or this for that matter. Well, technically speaking, he didn't make you a murderer, he made you look like a murderer. I think he's going to kick your ass, frankly. And we lose. Badly. It's amazing just how much you can emote through that mask, really. Well, if you are a clone, you should by rights have all of those strengths. I mean, you're genetically identical, right? Except for the worst emo haircut I've seen that wasn't from the last couple of years. And Christ. With a fringe like that, you expect him to start pig squealing and playing breakdowns. Although he's already got the head start on killing girlfriends, so that's one thing on his favour. And in typical evil overlord form, he can't just finish the fight when given the opportunity. Nah, he's got to do a runner. Who the fuck names a place Castle Rock Fortress? I mean, you'd think if you've got one of those words, the other two are kind of implied. More gameplay, really, which is more suicide for the rest of us.